If you know of any third or fourth or fifth kind that have UFOs, I don't think that we should be allowed to have animals until we learn how to farm first. We shouldn't be allowed them. The mosquito frequency, the ATM frequency, the radio frequency on a tank, the GPSing of critters, um, them dragging submergible objects behind ships to know where there's submarines. It's all got to interfere with everything, big time. They shouldn't be allowed to do this. You can never test it to see if it's safe. You already have, and you know the damage that it causes. Um, what is the pulsing rate of a GPS? So the government decided to use GPS frequency and turn it off for the public. Turn it off for the public so that this was a few years back, but they turned it off for the public. That all their GPSs lagged behind the normal rate. And then as a gift, they turned it on for everybody. So they've got this able to be switched on and off, or did. Um, there's no reason. They have fishing adventures. So when they pull up a bottom feeder fish to the top, or one that has to travel a long distance and go up, it's like when our ears pop, we decompress. One time in my life, I've been congested and I thought my head was going to explode when I had to go in an airplane. That's how bad the compression got. So when you think about a spawning fish or something that's got ailments or other than compression of oneself, but a lot of extra compressions happening in it, um, or just the fact that it's going from being bottom feeder. I've seen them catch the biggest sturgeon in the world in my life, watched it, and I know it's the same fucking sturgeon. And they keep taking people out there and they keep catching the same fucking fish. The same one over and over again. They keep taking it from the bottom of the river, pulling it to the top, and letting it go. And it's the most docile log of a fish you've ever seen. That can't be good for it. There should be no catch and release just to put a fucking puncture in its face and drag it around. Some animals don't fight back, but they also don't have the ability to feel it if you slap them. Like if you went up to a rhino and you slapped it in the face, it wouldn't feel it. But you still shouldn't fucking do it. Especially on something that all it does is eat whatever just dies in its food chain and falls to the bottom. Just let it do its job. It's fucked up. There should be no catch and release adventures. People shouldn't be allowed to fish and boat anymore. Like boats should come off the water. They think that whoever can control the water controls the world. I was just checking out Aeronomical to own It's pretty much illegal for us to jump. Everywhere on the planet is government land. And it's government airspace up until they own it, up until outer space. Satellites are questionable space because it's inner space, probably dated at the moon. But with that said, they feel they can legally shoot you down. There you go. I would blow up every one of their fucking resources.